Right now, the promoters are shedding their weighty burden. The opening ceremony has begun. After months and months of preparation, of hopes and worries, it's certainly a relief for everyone involved that the competitions have finally started. The spectators are giving the athletes an enthusiastic welcome. Yes, it's not only the participants who play to the gallery, so do the huge number of fans who will go through hellfire to be here at these games.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's left for me to say after this spectacular and colourful opening ceremony? I wish you a lot of fun during the competitions, and I think we can look forward to some exciting decisions in the different disciplines.
At my side, the winter sports icon, the eloquent sports expert,
Well, come on, Rick, don't exaggerate.
You're right, Eckhart. I'll just take back the expert, eh? He's taking off up into thin air. Looks like he can make a very good distance. What we've just witnessed sharpens the appetite for more, even if not all of the athletes here today are up to that very high standard.
But, good performances are always an incentive for the others. I have an experience myself in my career. Some really rise above themselves and don't know what's happening to them.
Now all eyes are on him. He bears an enormous responsibility for his team, for his nation, and especially for his fans.
The speed is really good.
The rear leg bent more than the front leg, and then he set the skis down very calmly onto the snow. That was what I'd call a textbook telemark landing. An extraordinary performance. That really is true. The final word has been spoken, at least sports-wise. Let's get to the presentation ceremony now. fans and family at home are certainly celebrating some sort of a big party now, but they still have to wait for the gold medal winner, as he won't get home till tomorrow. This is the moment of truth. How would you rate the American athlete's form at the moment, Eckhart?
That's always a team you have to look out for, that's for sure.
What an excellent takeoff. If he can ensure a good landing, he's got every chance of winning.
Holy cow!
That's again proof of what you can do when you really persevere at training and adopt the right strategy.
That's what I say.
Excuse me?
Well, that's what I always say.
No, but you also need a little talent as well.
Well, you know, you can always produce remarkable results with a mediocre but disciplined athlete.
Yeah.
But with a talent that doesn't listen to you, you're fighting the losing battle.
Well, that certainly is an interesting opinion.
Well, that's my experience.
Take a last deep breath, concentrate, and then there's nothing that can go wrong anymore.
No, there's always something that can go wrong.
Well, Eckhart, what I like about you the most is your positive attitude.
I'd rather call it life experience, old friend.
That was a textbook jump.
Oh, he's done everything right.
And that's the victory.
After two extraordinary performances, you know, anything else would have been disappointing.
Do you want to take over the presentation, Eckhart?
Sure. The athletes are now lining up for the medal awards. The non-achievers may go take a shower.
Oh, you really are a strange customer, I'm afraid.
Yes.
He was certainly the best athlete here today, and no one can take away the gold medal from him. No way. To my left, I have an old acquaintance of mine, Eckhart Meyer, the American-born former national coach of the GDR.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what do you mean old? Don't start that again. Come on.
My young acquaintance, Eckhart Meyer. Does that sound better?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better.
The American athlete is preparing now. His fellow countrymen expect great things of him. An impeccable start, not a second lost. He's still got every chance of winning. He just needs to accelerate just a little bit more. That's not bad as yet.
Yes, but he might as well speed up a bit. Outstanding!
You can tell by the spectators' cheers that we've just witnessed an extraordinary performance. The work has been done. Now to the rewards. The successful athletes will get their medals now. First place in the overall ranking. You don't need a calculator for that. This is the gold medal. We're looking forward to the start of the men's biathlon. Everything's ready, and so... Oh, that's really, really bad. Look up, Maya. You've stirred up a bit of a commotion.
Superb!
An absolutely fantastic intermediate result. That might be good enough for one of the top places. Well, he's got quite a speedy race going for him here. Let's see if he can keep this high speed up until the end. Now things are getting exciting. He's reached the shooting range. That's a hit. Very good. Things are going pretty well. That was the next hit. A phenomenal performance. Every shot a hit. Well, the speed is all right.
He's got the tiger in his tank. I hope he can maintain this speed.
The coach has every reason to be satisfied.
Well, a good coach will try not to show his feelings.
Why?
You mustn't spoil your protégés with too much praise because they will end up getting used to it, and then they'll stop concentrating on their performance.
Have you never praised your protégés?
Well, of course I have. You can't do without acknowledgement. It's like when you're teaching a dog to fetch a stick.
Eckhart, with all due respect, your comparisons are sometimes really inappropriate.
You think so?
Well, listen to them.
Now that's what I call a good intermediate time. I take my hat off to that.
Oh, he's made a very good race up until now. Now he just needs a calm hand at the shooting to wrap things up.
That's easier said than done.
Well, the first shot is often the most difficult one, but this one was good. After this extraordinary show, ladies and gentlemen, we'll all have to take a deep breath. That was a real nail-biter, and it's really hard to get back to usual business just like that. You don't get to see things like this every day.
Yeah, luckily. Otherwise, you'd let it go to your head.
Oh, he made a very good showing here, and he really deserves his success. The competition is almost over, but we will be around for the medal ceremony, of course. He was in top form today, and now gets the just reward for it. Rank 1. If four gentlemen dare to go on thin ice of their own free will, there is only one explanation. It's the bobsleigh competition. The US fans are a pretty loud crowd today. They even brought some cheerleaders. Slight problems with the board.
Only a little contact, but it costs time.
They haven't paid enough attention there. They've scratched the board. Slight problems with the board.
Only a little contact, but it still costs time.
What about the intermediate time? What about the time?
If they can keep up the speed right to the finish, they'll make an extraordinary time.
Well, the first rank is a pretty good basis, I'd say. The intermediate time could lead to a record. An absolutely fantastic intermediate result. That might be good enough for one of the top places. The last thing that dies is hope, as they say, and as you can see, you can always make up for lost time. Here, they wanted to find out how wide the ice canal is, and promptly...
Great!
Another flawless performance, and that means rank 1. And now, to round off this fantastic tournament, the presentation ceremony. I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be pleased to hear that the former national coach of the GDR, Eckhard Meyer, is here to help me to the best of his ability.
Oh, heaven knows how you managed to talk me into this.
It wasn't easy. Still pretty fast. A slight slip up and it's the board that suffers. What about the intermediate time? A fantastic performance by these two ladies.
Fortunately, they didn't have to park at the end.
No, not again. Do you know how many letters of complaint we received last time you were here?
Oh, gosh.
Excellent start, and the speed is still very high. That's exactly what we all want to see. The intermediate time could lead to a record. So what does the intermediate time say? Slight problems with the board.
Only a little contact, but it still costs time.
After another outstanding performance in the second round, the first place is the just reward. We've had 6 disciplines up to now. Slowly but surely, the grain is being separated from the chaff. Table leaves no doubt. The team wins the gold medal, and rightly so, if you ask me. At my side, the winter sports icon, the eloquent sports expert,
Well, come on, Rick, don't exaggerate.
Oh, you're right, Eckhart. I'll just take back the expert, eh? We've heard a lot about her party hopping lately, but now the only thing that really counts is, of course, her sports performance. That looks pretty promising.
Yeah, everything's still possible. Maybe even a medal ring.
Well, let's take a look at the intermediate time. Soon we should be able to see the intermediate time. She scrapes along the board a little.
Oh, it's not too serious, I think.
This little excursion to the board certainly won't have serious consequences.
But it costs time.
She's even exceeded expectations for this performance. Congratulations. Oh, a dream start. The start alone was worth a gold medal, if you ask me. What a spectacular performance!
That's not only spectacular, that's risking your neck.
She scratches the board a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. She's steering her luge a little bit too far to the side. A slow start, but now things are getting better. Let's hope that it's just not too late. What about the intermediate time? Oh, well, her fans are going wild. They're beside themselves. She's shown exactly what they wanted to see. An outstanding performance. After the last discipline is over, it's time for the presentation ceremony. First place in the overall ranking. You don't need a calculator for that. This is the gold medal. The skeleton sport has been born several times over. The latest birth dates from 2002, when it was added permanently to the Olympic program in Salt Lake City. How would you rate the American athletes' form at the moment, Eckhart?
That's always a team you have to look out for, that's for sure.
He steered his sled a little bit against the board there. He seems to have taken a shortcut without our noticing it. There's hardly any other explanation for this fantastic time. Soon we should be able to see the intermediate time. A slight touch of the board.
Hello!
Fantastic! This performance will place him among the very best. Excellent intermediate time for him.
That was sensational.
Yep, that looks much better. That looks much better now.
Well, it wasn't too difficult after that kind of a start.
What about the time? Oh, this bit of jostling won't do him any harm. You'd better pay more attention because contact like that...
World class.
What a triumphant performance!
You know, I have to agree with you for once, albeit reluctantly.
That was discipline number 8, and the competition is still thrilling. Given where credit is due, congratulations to the gold medal winner. So, let's get down to the first competition today. Now the American lady is going to the start. Good luck. Was the royal jump in figure skating, the axel. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. She makes it look as if there was no effort involved. That was a loop. Exactly. That must have been a flip, if I'm not mistaken. Always nice to look at, the Southhill. She must get the best score. I really can't imagine that you could do it any better than that.
But that doesn't mean a thing, really.
She's rightly rewarded with an excellent score. Discipline number 9 is over. Things are getting tight for those at the bottom of the ranking. First place in the overall ranking. You don't need a calculator for that. This is the gold medal. For a second, I thought it would go beyond the target, but then it became slower and slower, as if by magic, and stopped then in the very center.
Yeah, these world-class players have some tricks up their sleeves, don't they?
That was incredible. Really throwing their own stones out of the scoring zone.
Just before that, things look pretty good for them.
Well, that's the way things go, I suppose.
Yeah.
Smash weeping and gnashing of teeth from the opposing team. Their stone has just been knocked right out of the game.
Great.
I'm just wondering what strategy they're going to use now. Let's look forward to some spectacular action in the halfpipe. This is the snowboarding competition. Well, let's see what this young American can do. He's going to the start now. We haven't yet heard that much from him, but things can change really quickly. whetting my appetite.
Yeah, a spectacular show is really great for the spectators.
But I'm sure it's also great fun flying weightlessly through the air.
I'm sure it is.
Great! If there are any spectators who didn't like snowboarding before, I'm sure they've become fans now. That was a so-called a fantastic performance! His tricks are really crazy.
Sure are.
He whirled around as if he were weightless. Sensational! What the guys are doing here is amazing.
Yeah, I feel like trying it myself.
Oh, no thanks. I still need my bones. With this hell of a ride, he sets the points for victory. That certainly was a triumph. He's in the top group now. And now to round off this fantastic tournament, the presentation ceremony. Credit given where credit is due. Congratulations to the gold medal winner.